Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
Now to the plate, Ty Cobb. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, the center fielder.
First delivery to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Just getting started here in Seattle. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Felix Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, he may not be what he first was when he broke into the big leagues, one of the hardest throwers in the game, but King Felix has figured out how to pitch. His velo has come back to the pack, but he still has a great assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch, and don't be surprised to see these bats silent if he brings his A game.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally.
Oh, way to get dirty in time.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Bernie Williams. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Hernandez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Batting third.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Brian Giles. Into right field, that's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Steve Garvey, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
Here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0. No, that's down.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Cal Ripken, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Vizquel takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Alex Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. count. Here it is. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The set and the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Jackson at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman, Alfonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Well, if you don't know about it already, that's what they call King's Court here at T-Mobile Park. It started back in 2011, and ever since, fans have bought special tickets to sit in that section and cheer on Felix Hernandez when he's on the mound.
Yeah, it sure has, Matt. What I love most is when these fans start chanting K, 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 K with 2 strikes on the batter. It's awesome. They love King Felix here, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, he's really meant to. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now it'll be Jason Kendall, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the AB now. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A runner at second, nobody out. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Guys, let's take a look at the defense right here. Super quick on the exchange from glove to hand right there to even give himself a chance to get this fast base runner out. He beat it out, but he couldn't have done any more defensively on that play.
At the plate, Ron Gant. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Outside, 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Felix Hernandez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Up next,
he looks
Chicago.
really sharp out there, guys.
Ty Cobb.
Into the box, Ty Cobb. That's popped up. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Cobb stands at second with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. At the plate now is Bernie Williams. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Here's the pitch.
Williams.
As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Brian.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Giles, who collected a base hit his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Looped out towards short. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
So now to the plate, Steve Garvey. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
First offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this one zips right past Kendall, and that'll be a wild pitch. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Next to hit is Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1 and 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
And now the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bouncer up the middle, reined in, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Stepping in now, Jason Kendall, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And Hernandez will go to first. Runner back safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ron Gant.
Now to bat, Ron Gant. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hernandez readies the 1-1.
Hey.
Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, number 27, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. In there, 1-1. On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
First delivery to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter. As he'll take a look at ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
One out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push him, pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Carter is retired, 2 down now. Up next for Chicago, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
2 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Not shortstop, Omar.
Now the pitch.
Vizquel.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And Hernandez will go to first, and the runner will get back standing. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Anthony.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ty Cobb. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Into the windup and the pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Joe Morgan. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Morgan, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 8.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Boom goes the dynamite. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the White Sox will move out in front 4-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That's in there, 3-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready now for the White Sox, Cal Ripken. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
3 runs already home here. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Ready now. 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Pulled toward right center field. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve Garvey.
Digging in will be Steve Garvey. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Next pitch for Felix will be number 75 in the ball game. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of
Now
this.
batting,
There aren't
second
any
baseman,
easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
6th inning. 4-1 is our score. In there, 1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mariners are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
And now Alex Rodriguez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Rodriguez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Count remains full. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
So next to hit is Gary Carter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. from the stretch. To 2-2 now. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Ty Cobb on a line to shortstop.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate is Joe Morgan. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mariners 1. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Ron Gant.
Up next, Ron Gant, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Still just 1 run on the ledger for Hernandez to this point. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
46.
All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Deion Sanders will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 21, Deion Sanders.
First pitch on its way. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. You got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Tony Watson.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Willie Stargell. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding in is Cal Ripken. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So the next to bat will be Alex Rodriguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Ripken is off of first with 2 away. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A man left for the White Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Omar Vizquel, and they could use a spark from him here.
That's shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
And now pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next for Seattle, Bernie Williams flew out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no
1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 4.
Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. To short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They trail 6-1. Ryan Brazier enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in, Gary Carter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
From the stretch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Felix Hernandez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ty Cobb, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mariners 1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Brian Giles.
Brian Giles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
He's got it. To second for one. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there.
So.
You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
At the plate now, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hernandez is ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Palehose rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Felix Hernandez earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Number 27 takes the loss despite striking out 14 batters. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 6 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, Felix Hernandez finished the complete game in his win as the Chi Sox took care of the Mariners 6-1. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 27, was tagged with the loss despite picking up an electrifying 14 strikeouts. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-9. The Twins took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-2. The New York Yankees went deep 4 times as they blew out Baltimore 9-0. The Red Sox left fielder, number 26, was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 7-5. Hideo Nomo twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 1-0. Jimmy Rollins grabbed 3 base knocks as the boys in blue took care of Oakland 2-1. The Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-5. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 11-4. The Metropolitans got an astounding 20 hits in total as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 11-6. Willie Horton needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, helping the Nats down the Braves 5-4. The Brewers put up 16 hits on the day as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 12-11. The Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-6. The Giants grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.